Well, I'm back, baby. I did not get kicked off. I know that Recap and Caleb were trying to get me kicked off, which was a complete and utter shock to me. I truly thought me and Recap were close. I thought me and Kayla were decent. I didn't know she was going to just betray me all of a sudden because of miscommunication. I mean, she thinks that I tried to orchestrate a vote against her last round when Topher went home. Now, it's not true. It's not true, though. Also, I didn't really spearhead this vote. I wanted to talk about all the possibilities. Didn't want to send Topher home. Okay? So I figured, you know what? If Kayla and Topher have this big fight, maybe she's a smart one to go home. I mean, after the challenge with the lists, I don't know. I kind of felt like Kayla was set up to maybe win this game. And I was okay with the idea of Kayla winning this game. I really was. But she got really ugly and nasty yesterday. She decided... Well, first of all, Recap, like I said, betrayed me. I thought we had a great relationship. I thought we had a great deal maybe for a final two. It was never like set in stone. But she did so much as to say it was true. Remy, please be quiet. My cat is very talkative today. So then there was this situation where she was going to go vote for Dan. I started hearing from Kayla, which again, just messy. These two girls were just fucking messy. Why would you tell me that? So then everybody hears it's Dan. Okay. Then Recap tells me, first she says David and Shane want to vote for me. Okay, makes sense. Don't talk to Shane a lot. You know, me and David, I voted for David. We have a really tumultuous relationship at that point. Okay, great. Then the next morning she says Shane and Brando want to vote for me. Now again, Shane, we don't talk that much about strategy. I can see how he'd want me out. But Brando, I know he had just turned on me because of the Topher situation, but we talked it out. We hashed it out. There's no reason, I think, for him to keep coming to me to talk to me about things, about the game or just about life if he just wanted me to go. Maybe he was playing a really good game and just, thought, hey, if I schmooze him up, he's not going to suspect a thing. Well, that seemed to be a surprise to him. Seemed to be a surprise to David. Didn't talk to Shane about it. So then I was like, okay, well, if Recap was just kind of making this shit up, why would she be making this shit up? She said she wanted Dan. Okay, I knew Dan and her were kind of like on the outs a little bit. So I really didn't want the vote to go to Dan. So I decided to change it up. Try to get everybody on his side to go for a Recap vote. It just had to be that way. Even though I loved Recap and I wanted her to go to the finals, in that moment, she had to go, reluctantly. So the day goes by. The plan's Recap. Dan gets together with Kayla. Okay. With Brando. Great. I kept David at an arm's length with the idea because I wasn't sure how close he was with her. So I let him know that I wasn't voting him, but I didn't tell him who I was voting for. He said he wound up voting for Recap. We didn't see the final vote. It was 4-2. So he could have. It sounds like he does. I don't think they reveal the votes. They don't not reveal the votes unless it's already unanimous and the person's going home. So I assume that fifth vote was a Recap vote. In that case, it had to be Kayla and Recap who voted for me. I mean, what the fuck? Kayla came right up to me afterwards and said, oh yeah, I voted for you because I didn't want it to be unanimous for Recap because we're friends and I didn't want her to feel bad. And like, who gives a fuck about that? Are you kidding me? I'm friends with tons of people. You think I'm going to not vote or vote against one of my allies, quote unquote, because I don't want them to feel bad about going home with one vote? I mean, give me a fucking break. It's just stupid gameplay. It's not smart. She's not intelligent. I decided to come at her and in the DMs and say, hey, you were just pandering to the jury. I mean, what are you doing here? Like, she's going home. What? I'm sorry, it sucks. She's going home, but if you say you have an alliance with me, why would you want to fucking put a dink into that? Why would you want me to come at you and say, what the hell? What do you think? I'm just going to take it lying down, which she kind of suspected I was supposed to? I mean, I know I've come off as the nice guy this season, the guy with the baby, makes a couple quips, doesn't say anything too controversial, but fuck you. Fuck you. Are you serious right now? You don't deserve to be here. And now that I'm realizing you never did. Everything that both said to me was a fucking lie. They don't owe me anything, but they owe it to themselves to try to play a smart game, which they did not. So everything I said previously about them being like my little sister type, I kind of felt those in the moments, but honestly, they can fuck off and die for all I care. I mean, not really. Give me a break. I'm not trying to enforce any violence here. That's not what I mean. Okay, this is all just make-believe stuff. Okay, so I'm not even really that angry, but I do have to tell you what happened. So now me and Kayla left it off really in a bad place. I don't expect to hear from her for the rest of the game. I don't know if like she's like a definite guaranteed vote off. I don't know if people might look at me now and say maybe it's time for him to go. It'd be a little embarrassing if I went before Kayla at this point. I think she's trash. I think she's not good for the game. I don't think she's very funny. I think her eyebrows look like shit. Yeah, I think she's a 30-year-old woman who acts like she's fucking 19. It's embarrassing, Kayla. When you see this confessional, I hope you feel super fucking embarrassed. All right, enough piling on Kayla. Sorry, Kayla. Just felt like I had to get that out there. I don't really think you're a horrible person. I think you're probably actually pretty cool. I just think the way you went down with this last vote and the shit you said to me was just ridiculous. Out of nowhere, out of character, just weird stuff. But whatever, I'm still in the game. I hope to win the immunity, which I won't because I can't do tasks. I'm terrible at immunity challenges, so I still have to rely on my social skills to keep me in this game. Today we have a reward with a family visit. Thank you, Dan, for bringing your wife. I really appreciate that. I hope she gives me the win. You're really lucky for that. You have a great family, and I love and support you in everything that you do. If Dan wins this game over me, I will not have any qualms. He gets my vote every day. Everyone else left in this game are stand-up people except for Kayla. And yeah, we'll see how this rocks out. I mean, this might not be my last confessional. Who knows, baby? I'm still in this. Let's see what happens.